They have no control over it. You can't control what genes you inherit and don't inherit. Is that an ethical position to have as an insurance company? Is it an ethical position for us to have as a society? Isn't one of the wider issues in this particular area, when should we legislate for this and stop companies being able to use this sort of information? There's a lot to this case study. It's not just a piece of fluff. There are a lot of deep things you need to reflect on this one. Newtons and Briggs. What serves the customer best? This is about an industry dear to my heart, whisky. Glenmeady is a fictitious name. Please don't go looking for Glenmeady, you won't find it. Glenmeady is investing heavily in the front end of its business. Front end, what does that mean? Customer facing, customer services, etc. Enhancing its interaction with customers. But that's drawing resources away from the product innovation that might keep the customers happy in the long run. The set question, what should be the priority for Glenmeady's innovation efforts? Now, what's the issue here then with this company? Well, what's the issue on face value here? Yep.
They're marketing alcohol and whiskey, so
Okay.
this is to do it in a, I guess, ethical way as alcohol was maybe emerged.
Okay. Well, there's certainly some ethics things in there in terms of alcohol marketing. On the face of it, it's a resources problem, isn't it? You know, do we spend money on front end and marketing, or do we spend money on product innovation? How can you actually answer that? How can you know the right answer? You can't unless you've looked at the marketplace. You can't unless you understand, for this particular market, what the customer gets out of using the product, what satisfies. You've got to understand the dimensions of how you deliver long-term differential advantage. So, this could be a resources issue, it could be a market issue, it could be a how do we match corporate competences, reverse-based view of the firm type issue, or it could simply be a straightforward, if we spend it on this, we can't spend it on product lifecycle, we can't spend it on developing new products. Again, it requires a deep reading of the case study and an understanding of how the customers work. Now, it's not quite as deep in terms of ethics, this one, but this again also has a real world view. No business has all the money it needs to invest in everything it needs to invest in. So how do you decide to make the decisions? How do you develop the information? How do you decide as a business to take money from one area and put it into another? What's the process of doing that? Now this one's rather interesting because it feeds into one of the core areas of marketing, and that's marketing research, and how marketing research feeds into decision making in businesses. Because this isn't just a marketing decision, this is a how are we going to survive into the future decision. So it also echoes in how important marketing is in making sure that businesses do survive into the future. So you need to identify the issues, the marketing issues that are at stake in both case studies. Which is exactly what I got you to do in the first assignment. So the first part of this assignment mirrors what you did in the last assignment. You need to compare and contrast the advice of the experts. Note, compare and contrast. Now, I am not saying that you have to compare and contrast and put them into your writing, into your essay, but as a part of the analysis of each case study, you should read carefully which of the experts is saying what, because hopefully that will help you come to an understanding of what you think is important in each case study. You need to then develop your key points for the case study that you've chosen for the assignment. Some of those might be the same as the experts. I'm hoping that you can bring up a few other issues that you think are important as well. And as I said on the previous slide, it is expected that you will inform your analysis by relevant theory. So if you think it's a branding issue, I want to see links to Acre, etc. If it's a positioning era issue, I want to see links to recent trend, etc., etc. If it's ethics, I'll leave that up to you to go and find relevant sources for ethics. There are lots in the library because we have a whole department in the School of Management that deals with ethics and deals with green marketing and all that sort of stuff, and sustainability. So there's lots of sources for you in that. The way I would tackle the assignment is this. I would spend 500 words summarising my points about the Harvard case study. I would spend 500 words at most summarising the company that I have chosen to apply the case study to, and I would then spend the last 1,000 words applying those points to the case study. It is the first part and the last part that you are going to score most academic points with, because the middle bit becomes